Well, nothing like blowing up your account, but I do give this person all the credit in the world. I received a message on Facebook, and as you'll go through it, you'll see that, it's rough. It's rough, but it does happen. And what I really do give this person credit for is, as you'll see, they're like, hey, can you at least just share this with followers? So hopefully somebody learns from the experience that I just went through. So here I am gonna share it with you as followers. And even if just one person can learn from this, then I think that would be great for that person to know that. And this is time well spent on my part. If this sort of real life story, hearing about it can actually save you and prevent you from going down these exact pathways. So let's get to this comment I received on Facebook. So last time I chatted with you on Messenger, looks like it was January of 2016, I was telling you that I lost my whole account on DRYS. Well, I did. I was left with $700 and that it wasn't my first time to blow up my account. Of course you said I was an idiot, which is the accurate thing to say. Real quick, let's tap the pause button. I was like, did I really call you an idiot? Because usually I don't do that unless you just need to totally be smacked across the face and I build a relationship with you where you kind of understand my sense of humor. So I went back and I did not flat out call this person an idiot. I was just saying pretty bluntly, you may want to rethink the path going forward. And that is kind of what misconstrued, I think, this person, to just summarize that whole conversation. So I didn't literally call them an idiot. I just kind of got black and white with them with what their plan of attack was. So I just want to, I'm not that mean if you reach out to me. I mean, I wait a little bit before I call people idiots. Since those $700 I managed to turn into 40 grand in exactly a year. Pretty impressive, right? Who the heck can turn $700 into 40 grand in a year? Well, that was all until last Monday when I decided to do a quick scalp on XIV after hours. 15 minutes later, I lost every penny and a whole bunch on margin. Now I'm broke again and owe money to my broker. Let this be a lesson to your students or whoever is following you and learning from you. Do not do the mistakes I've done in the past. Dang market. Have a good night. Pretty darn impressive. $700 into $40,000 in a year. And what this person did and what, the lesson that they want people to learn from is they just kept doing the same thing over and over. Meaning, yeah, they know enough about trading to be able to grow money, but they never quite had a strategy in place that can prevent things like this. And this just really goes to show, in fact, last week I talked about the market kind of having a cruel personality where it'll build you up. It'll make you think that you actually know what you're doing. But at that whole time, it's just waiting. It's got the rug. It's like, when are we going to pull the rug out? And when it pulls the rug out, in this case, you can see not only did he lose 40,000, but did you catch where, because it was on margin, he not only lost all 40,000, but then still owed money to his broker. The big threat of margin. If you don't know what margin is, essentially it is a loan that your broker is giving you. And it is possible to actually lose more than what you even put into the position, which is what happened to this person. And like I said, I wish this person the best. I hope they give it another go. But this time, go down the proper path. Actually learn how to trade in the sense of having a complete strategy. Because this person has a strategy enough where they were able to grow and grow and grow. But there was clearly some massive problems with it when you can lose $40,000 in one trade in 15 minutes and then also still owe your broker money. That's a big pitfall. Now, yes, XIV was a crazy move, but that's part of a complete strategy. If a crazy move happens, what are your risk management protocols in place? How are you going to deal with it? And that's the tricky part of the market, is you can have a near complete strategy, but that's not good enough in the market. And the market is going to seize upon that at some point in time, which it did in this situation. And when it seizes upon it, the market, it doesn't mess around. It seizes and that's what it does. And I've been there, not to that extent, but I've had flaws where it's just, I nearly followed all my rules, but the market grabbed that and, that was a much bigger loss than it should have been. Now, again, not that big or anything like that, but I've been there. So I speak from experience too. But this is why, and this is what this person wants people to learn, is you gotta actually build a strategy. You have to actually go down a path that's going to give you a complete strategy. And like I said, this person referenced, a year previous where I was trying to, and I get it. It's hard because a lot of people, oh, Clay, whatever. You're just telling me this because you want to sell me your courses. And I don't know how to overcome that other than just to share experiences like this where the people are saying, Clay, I should have listened to you, but can you at least now share my experience, what can happen if you're not careful? And as far as what I have to offer, I believe in it. It comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee, and there's all sorts of, videos. So if you like, I try to give as much content away for free so you can get a style of my teaching as possible so that you can learn how to trade in a complete sense. Because again, near, almost, so close, that's just not good enough in the market. So yeah, if things are going well, but you kind of have some sort of inkling in your mind that maybe you're just kind of getting lucky, maybe you're just making it up as you go, maybe you're flying by the seat of your pants, you just be very, very careful because it definitely can happen. And as you saw in this case, it can happen very quickly. If you are out there trading alone currently and maybe are in the market looking for a community to join to assist you in your trading or to just help you, give you another set of eyeballs, then I do have a private trading community where you can trade alongside me and other experienced traders. So what you see popping up on the screen right now is both an information link. So if you click on the inner circle one, that is going to take you to the page where I explain all the details of what exactly come with the community, both the chat room and the newsletter. And then the other image that has popped up is a behind the scenes tour where you can see exactly what is going to be contained within the community. I take you through, like I said, a behind the scenes tour of everything, and that way you'll know precisely what you are getting when you join. So definitely check that stuff out if you are interested and thinking about wanting to join a community, and let me know if you have any questions.